When I was a kid, I loved cars. Still do. The 57 Cadillac Eldorado Brougham was the most advanced car in the world. Cost more than a Rolls. Hand-built with a stainless steel roof, cruise control, electric seats, and would you believe, air suspension. American iron. It's a passion Shannons understand. That's why they insure my daily drive, the caddy, my bike, even the house.
Call Shannons on 13 46 46. Shannons, insurance for motoring enthusiasts.
Gasoline is proudly brought to you by Shannons, insurance for motoring enthusiasts, and the following sponsors. I'm Michael Curzon, producer, creator of Gasoline. Hope you enjoy.
Welcome back to Gasoline, viewers. We're at the 2012 Rocket Industries Annual Open Day. It's a massive event here. It's an awesome day too, where people get to bring along their rides and display them, but they also get to go into this massive performance parts warehouse here and check out all sorts of goodies and also purchase them at a very special price for this one day. You'll see guys coming out of here with trolleys full of performance products. It's a sight to behold, so stay tuned and let's go and check out some of the action. Well, I found a very interesting 57 Chevy two-door. These things are an iconic car, but this one's got a slightly different theme to it, and I love it. It's owned by Steve Barks here. Steve, tell us about this unique Chevy, mate.
It's basically a replica of what they used to call the Black Widow NASCARs. They were pretty much the first factory hot rod. They're basically what they raced at NASCAR back in 1957. The original Black Widows actually came out with fuel injection, but this one has got the twin carby set up from factory. The car's basically been restored back to factory spec body-wise, but the running gear itself is all NASCAR spec.
So have you done much of the work yourself?
No, I bought the car pretty much as is from the States.
Well, I wouldn't complain.
No, I'm not. I've been looking for one of these for a long time, and when this came up, I couldn't jump at the chance. I actually sold a two-door sports coupe, big block, 675 horsepower, so I could buy this.
I just love the old school racer look and theme. I think it's absolutely awesome, and that's what attracted me to this car. With the Black Widow side of things, from what I'm told, you could virtually go into those guys and order a NASCAR spec vehicle and drive away in it for either street or race application. Is that correct?
Yeah, pretty much. It was a group called Sedco. They're sort of our version of like HSV these days. And they sort of built these cars. Yeah, you could go in and order whatever spec you wanted and they'd pretty much build it.
So what would be the most typical sort of power levels they'd expect out of this engine combination?
Originally they came out with a 283 motor. With the fuel injection they came out with 283 horsepower. They were actually the first car to come out with 1 horsepower per cubic inch. The twin carby cars were about 270 horsepower. This one's actually got a 327, not a 283. It's putting out 370 horsepower.
Very impressive. So what's it drive like on the street?
It drives great actually. Even though it's got the original crash box, 3-speed crash box, can be a bit temperamental, but no, she goes good. She's got a limited slip 411s in the diff, which is all NASCAR spec.
So basically that drivetrain, gearbox and diff is what they would have used in the day in racing?
Yeah, definitely. The whole lot.
Fantastic, mate. Well, thanks so much for talking to us. Awesome car. Appreciate your time, mate. Enjoy the rest of the day.
No worries. Thanks a lot. Love Gasolene.
Thanks, mate. Thank you
Cheers,
very
mate.
much. Now here's an event to mark on your calendar for 2013, the Gasoline Muscle Car Expo. There's never been an event like this one, where some of Australia's very best concourse American and Australian muscle cars come together under one roof. Also featured by special invitation, barn finds, street machines, special interests and 50s classics. If you have a concourse standard muscle car or any vehicle that you think might be eligible to enter this event, then contact Michael Curson via the Gasoline website. This one is going to be huge. And don't forget, viewers, to look up the all-new Shannons Club. Shannons Club is a huge site. It's like a hub for enthusiasts. You jump on there. You can start your own garage, put pictures of your cars up there, stories of your cars, videos, you name it. You'll see people like myself on there, Jim Richards. Click on our garages and check out some of our machines and some of our past machines. It's an incredible site. It's growing every day, so get onto it and have a ball. Well, I found a wild old machine here, this beautiful 58 star model Ford owned by Vic Hockley here. Vic, what an animal, mate. Tell us all about it.
It's a 1958 Ford Custom Line. I've owned the car for 25 years, I think 24, 25 years. When I got it, it was a stocker. My wife drove it one day and the engine died, so I tossed a coin where I was going to turn it into a hot rod or keep it stock, and it came up hot rod. So I had this engine sitting in a corner of a shed for many years. It come out of my old Fairlane that I used to race.
Mate, this engine looks pretty serious. Tell us about it. Tell us the specs on it.
It's a 418 cubic inch Ford. It's got aluminium heads on it. It made 640 horsepower. And it's probably got another 150 in the bottle if I wanted to.
There's nothing like a bit of forced induction with a little bit of nitrous injection to just top it up, is there, mate?
Oh yeah, it's a handful.
Thanks so much for talking to us, Vic. It's a beautiful car.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right, Holden fans, I've found a very tough HT Holden here, pack full of big block Chevy and Supercharger, owned by Lindsay Kennedy here. Mate, wild ride. Tell us about it. Give us a rundown.
It's just 454, 671, A25 Demons. Just all the good stuff, basically, you know, make it go fast and have some fun with the family and stuff. Wife picked all the colour and designed all the trim with the trimmer. Wheels, yeah, it's just basic stuff. So, yeah, can't get any better, you know.
I've got to say, mate, I do love the red. It does look absolutely spectacular. Tell us a little bit about the engine power-wise. You know what sort of power figures it makes?
Oh, I don't know. It's a crate engine. They reckon with the huffer it's supposed to have about 500 at the wheels, so it hasn't been on a dyno. At the end of the day, the wife's driving it at the moment, so yeah, so she gets a lot of love and fun out of it as well, so that's the main thing, you know.
So what sort of trans and diff are you running?
It's a turbo 400 gearbox, and it's a 9-inch diff, 3.9 diff gears. And it's a strange centre, 35 spline Moser axles. Like, it's built tough, it's built to handle everything, you know. But we all baby our toys sometimes, and you know, you got to give them a bit sometimes too. So yeah.
Do you get out of the shed much at all?
Every weekend, mate. As much as I looked at the clouds today, and I said to the missus, I said, "Should we go?" And I thought, "Bugger it, we're going." So packed the kids and up and the wife and come down for the day out, mate. So yeah.
And I'm glad you turned up, mate. The car just jumped at me. The red, the colour, the whole package. I really like the whole look and theme. And when I saw that engine under the bonnet, I thought, my goodness, that is a mean machine.
Yeah, well, blowers are blowers, mate. No, there's nothing like forced induction, so you can't beat it.
It's beautiful, mate. Did you build the car yourself?
Me and a good mate built it, Luke Jago. He actually did all the body work for it, panel work, and it went to Cano Smash Repairs at Wetherill Park here, and they painted it for me and everything else. And everything, wheel tubs, interior, it only left the house twice, went to get painted and got the exhaust done. So yeah, so everything was done at home.
Awesome stuff, mate. Well, it's an absolute credit to you. Thanks for talking to us. Great car.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Well, we're here with Chris Palazzo from Rocket Industries. Chris, awesome turnout, mate. There is cars everywhere. You must be happy.
Yes, mate, the skies have cleared, the Nitro's about to start flowing, and it's another great open day at Rocket. We just want to thank everybody for coming along. Hopefully they've scored a bargain in the back there and they've got a show bag and everything's cool.
Now, you've told me this in the past, and Graham has also said the same thing. It's an opportunity for Rocket to give something back to their customers, isn't it? There's food laid on, there's discounted performance parts, you name it, it's here for the car fans, isn't it?
Yeah, this is Graham's favourite day. He gets to get out of the office and, meet up with all his mates and shake hands and, thank everybody for their patronage to Rocket. But, hot rods, muscle cars, it's the stuff's in his veins, mate. He can't sleep at night.
He can't get enough of that Nitro, can he?
No, he's out of control.
One thing I've noticed about Rocket too, it's like one big family. Every worker here has got a smile on their face, they get along well, and they're dedicated to looking after their customers, aren't they? I know that might sound a little bit like a promo for Rocket, but it's 100% true.
Mate, we're car guys. At the end of the day, we're all good guys and we care about our cars, our customers, and we know, we look after each other. So, it is one, not always happy like any family, but we're all good.
Always trucking along and doing your best. It's great to see you again, Chris, and thanks so much for talking to us, mate.
No worries, fellas. You guys have fun, all right?
Thank you.
Catch us.
To download your free copy of the Rocket Industries and Aeroflow Performance Parts catalogues, go to the sponsor section at the Gasolene website. Click on the links and download away. With over 650 combined pages of performance parts and accessories, you're sure to find everything you need for your car.
You've been watching Gasolene.
Well, viewers, it's nearly time to see these nitro-burning animals fire up. And I've got to tell you, nothing sounds like these things and nothing gets the heart racing like a nitro burner. That fuel is so explosive and so powerful, it is incredible. Creates up to 8 to 10,000 horsepower in today's current top fuelers. It's insane power. So sit tight, see these things wind up and fire into life, and see everyone smile.
2 minutes, guys.
Well, viewers, I've found a very, very interesting vehicle here. It's a vehicle you've probably never seen in your lifetime before. It's very, very rare. It looks like a salt racer, doesn't it? One of those vehicles that goes for top speed runs, but it's not. It's actually an experimental drag car from the 50s era. I'm going to let Norm Longfield here tell us the story about this car. Norm, what a fascinating piece of machinery. Tell us all about it.
Yeah, thanks, Glenn. Yeah, they built about 6 of them back in the 50s, early 60s. There's about 3 left in America in museums. This is the only other one out of the country and the only going one. It was in the days of when drag racing didn't know if streamlining was going to be the way to go, or dragsters. The dragsters won because of the lightness. The streamliners because there was so much body weight it became too heavy.
And it's a fascinating looking vehicle. It looks like something out of the Speed Racer cartoon actually, but it's an awesome looking piece of machinery. But tell us about the drivetrain that propelled this car.
Yeah, well, it's much like all the rest of the dragsters around here. It's a KB 426, straight direct drive, blown and injected, runs on Nitro. So the basic drive line's the same. It's mainly the shape and the chassis that makes the big difference.
I also noticed that it doesn't have the normal top hat on the Supercharger. What's the reason for that?
The cockpit on the top of it won't fit. All right, so we had even then, if you have a look at it before, we used to have 4 wing nuts when we were building it, 4 wing nuts to hold the top on, just to keep the dust and dirt out of it. We only run 2 of them because it's that close it won't even fit the wing nuts.
So they wanted to basically not sacrifice any sort of aerodynamics at all. They wanted the lowest roof line possible.
That's right, and it's also basically an aeroplane wing in reverse, upside down. So where an aeroplane is made, the airfoil of an aeroplane is made to lift the plane, this is made to suck it to the ground.
So basically they're after downforce as well.
Downforce too, yeah.
And what sort of numbers did these cars run in the day?
Well, in the day, don't forget, they didn't have all the tracks that we've got today. They didn't have VHT and all that. Most of them were running in the 7-second bracket. You know,
no slouch.
no, not a slouch. Not top fuel as far as today's value goes, but not bad for 1958.
Were they far behind the banger rail drag style cars in the day?
No, in 1958, in fact, it's even written on the back of the shirt here, in 1958, and because it won the race, it was the fastest dragster at its time. But then again, the dragsters took over that. But when it first came out in 58, it was the fastest.
So as technology improved, horsepower improved, it was more beneficial to go for a bare bones, lightweight car rather than the streamlined vehicle.
Correct, and that's even evident today too with the cars that's got going. All right.
Fantastic, mate. Thanks very much for talking to us, Norm. Awesome car, mate.
Thank you very
Fascinating.
much.
I love it. I want it.
Good one. Thank you.
Gasoline.
Well, there's nothing like a tough 69 Capri packed full of small block V80s there. With Martin Amina here and his weaponry Capri. Mate, tell us about this car. It's awesome.
Thanks, buddy. It's a 69 Capri. Originally was a 4-cylinder 1600 and now sports a 302 Cleveland, except a 4MA crankshaft, which is American out of a 69 Mustang, Boss Mustang, C4 automatic with a 5,000 stall and a 411 9-inch diff, so it's all Ford.
So it's 351 cubic inches now?
All up 351, but just the crankshaft makes it that. Everything else is Aussie 302 Cleveland.
Fantastic. I noticed you've got the TFC intake manifold there, which I've got for my car. Yeah. And what sort of power does this engine make? Have you got any ideas?
Yeah, it had 310 at the wheels. The car ran 11.3 at 122.6 on street rubber and pump gas, driven to track. And now it makes about 351 at the wheels. Magic.
I like that number.
Beautiful.
So you're talking horsepower?
So it makes just on 500 horsepower at the engine.
Mate, you've been an absolute wild ride. Now, I detect a bit of an accent. Where do you actually come from, Martin?
I come from a little country called Slovakia, but I have lived in America for 6 years, and my accent is a little bit messed up, but it's hard to get rid of.
Mate, you've got a bit of character there. And you mentioned before that your grandfather worked for Henry Ford.
Yes, my granddad, he worked in Detroit in Ford Motor Company through the 20s until about 1934. And then he ended up coming back to our country, and he had a institution of apprentices where they build cars and just a technical college type of thing.
Wow, what did he do with Henry? What did he do over there at Ford?
I think he was involved something with their airplanes, because they used to make their own railroad tracks and everything, and I think he had something to do with the plane part of it, you know.
Wow, fantastic, awesome history. Now, with the Capri, did you do any of the work on the car yourself?
Yeah, I did most of it myself. Only a couple of conversions and paint was done by someone else, but I built the engine all myself. The gearbox been done by someone, but the diff's been done by me, and body work and all that, and it took me 10 years. So it's a very long project, and step by step we got there in the end.
Well, Martin, fantastic job, great car, and it's been an absolute pleasure talking to you, mate. Thanks very much, and enjoy the rest of the day.
Thanks, buddy. Love your show. Gonna be looking forward to watching it.
Good on you, mate. Thank you very much.
Thanks, mate. Thanks so much.
I found a fantastic 34 3-window coupe here, owned by John Preisel, mate. Love this car, love the theme, love the old school hot rod look. Tell us all about it.
Well, it's a 1934 Ford Coupe, 3-window and fully fended, as you can see. It's 351, 4-speed, short and 9-inch. Just built it for a cruiser. Yeah, it's pretty standard, basically. A little bit of headwork, but a little bit of a cam, but basically pretty standard. Just like cruising around, mate.
Windsor or Cleveland?
Windsor.
Pretty hard to beat the old Windsors. They're a tough old thing, aren't they?
Yeah, no, I love it. Yeah, it's good. Good sound to it. Yeah. No.
It's good to see a 4-slotter in it too.
You got to bang it through the gears, mate. I love it. Yeah, that's what it's all about. Like nice and light, and it's a good car to drive.
I mean, I like all styles of cars, whether it be muscle cars, rods, or whatever it may be, but I do like this old school hot rod theme. You've got the old style wheels on it. The car looks the part. It sort of looks like it could go back in time in this car, and it wouldn't look out of place in the sort of 50s and 60s, would it?
Yeah, that's right, mate. I built it sort of the smooth lines, and I just sort of keep it plain, and I think the plainer the better. I don't like a lot of things hanging off it, but basically it's big back wheels, and I think that's what it's all about.
Sometimes less is more. In this case, there's plenty there to give, and I love the whole look and theme of the thing. Do you drive it much?
Yeah, probably every weekend. Yeah, try and get out on it. You know, it was good the weather sort of held off today, but I get out as much as I can. It's a driver.
And did you build the car yourself?
Yeah, mate. Yeah, built it myself. The only thing I didn't do was wire and upholster it. Painted it myself. Basically, yeah, pretty much all. Yeah, didn't build the motor, but I had a guy build it for me, and but other than that, yeah, pretty much yourself.
Mate, you've done a fantastic job, and thanks so much for talking to us, John, and good to see you here, and enjoy the rest of the day.
Mate, love your show, and thanks for interviewing me.
My pleasure, mate. Great to meet you.
Thank you. Good work with your car too, mate.
I'm trying. Thanks, mate. Well, viewers, check out this incredible looking LC two-door Torana here, owned by Charlie Addard. Charlie, great looking car, mate. Give us a rundown.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a 1970 LC two-door Torana that I've done a fair bit of work myself. It's got a 308 straked out to a 355, automatic, and just a bog Warner diff. Yeah.
And you've got a bit of modern technology happening there. It's EFI.
EFI, yep. Haltech injection, the Cum racing manifold. So yeah, it goes quite well.
Any idea on power levels?
Made 330 at the back wheels. Yeah.
So it'll be somewhere around 450 upwards at the flywheel, you think?
Yeah, definitely. Yep.
That's a strong package in such a light car. What sort of trans and diff is it running?
It's running a turbo 350. And a bog Warner diff. Yep.
The old Borg Warners aren't too shabby, are they? They're not as everyone goes for the 9-inch, but the Borg Warners can be pretty tough with the right centre, can't they?
Definitely, and cheap and easy.
And light.
And very light, yes, yeah.
And did you build the car yourself?
Yes, yep. It's been, I've owned it for probably about, 10 years now. Yep.
And what are the wheels you've got on the car?
Just Simmons wheels, 18s. Something just to get a little bit of ground clearance.
I don't mind the old Simmons. They're an old wheel, but they still look pretty tough, don't they? They suit just about any car.
They do.
And what's the colour of this car? It's very striking.
Just a tangerine orange. Yeah,
Absolutely love it, mate. Well, thanks so much for talking to us. It should be a wild ride, and I love it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Charlie.
Okay.
Thanks, Glenn. That's all right, All right, GM Muscle Car fans, I've found an awesome 68 Camaro here with a big bad blower sticking right through the bonnet. Owned by Sam Caruana here. Beautiful car, mate. Give us a rundown.
Thanks, Glenn. Yeah, I bought the car in May this year as something to cruise around with the family. It's got a blown 383 small block Chev in it, full manual turbo 400 built by Ours Race Glides. It's got a Curry mini tubbed 4-link kit from the States in it as well. It's got the tubular front and suspension in it, the wheel brakes. It's got all the goodies on it, the billet wheels from Shot.
I've heard you got a bit of a banger, a Holden Prem, and you bought this as your driver.
Yeah, Paul and myself got carried away a few years ago, and I stripped the car that I had from when I was 17. It's a bronzy coloured HJ sedan with a blown injected 400 small block in it. It's an elite car, and at the moment I just can't part to drive it on the road every day. So this is going out during the week. It's coming out on the weekends. Going on the nostalgia drags tomorrow. We want to have some fun.
What a shame you've just got to settle for this.
Yeah.
Gee, the poor guy. I'd be happy to settle for it.
No, mate, it's an awesome car. I love it.
Fantastic car, mate. Thanks so much for talking to us. It's a beautiful thing.
Thanks,
awesome
Glenn.
piece of machinery.
And thanks for putting on the show. It's a great show.
My pleasure, mate.
Cheers.
Good
Thank
talking
you.
to you.
See you, buddy. Gasoline.
Don't forget to tune in to Gasoline next week.
And remember, viewers, if you want to see past Gasoline episodes, go to shannons.com.au. Click on the Gasoline link and enjoy. And remember, this is a whole new season of Gasoline with new episodes every Tuesday night, 8:30 p.m, Australia-wide.
Gasoline is proudly brought to you by Shannons, insurance for motoring enthusiasts, and the following sponsors. I'm Michael Curzon, producer, creator of Gasoline. Hope you enjoy.